If you are thinking about moving to southeastern Idaho from out of state, stick around for these 3 tips because they're going to help you out. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca. I'm a realtor based here in southeastern Idaho. And if you haven't been watching, I make videos every single week talking about all things life in Idaho, tips for buying or selling here, things to do here, and kind of just life in general as a wife and a mom and a business owner, because things get a little crazy around here sometimes. But in today's video, I wanted to just talk to some of my out-of-state clients and people who may be thinking about moving here from out of state, because this is something that I've been working with a lot lately, and I realized that there are some tips that would kind of just help make the process smoother, and some tips that I feel like people should know if they're thinking about moving here from another state, just to kind of help you out and have in mind, like I said, just to make everything smoother. So let's just jump on in. Okay, number 1, and this might sound obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyway. My number 1 recommendation if you're thinking about moving here is, of course, to come out here and visit and see for yourself. If you can, give yourself a few days just to kind of drive around and explore the area and see if you like it, for one. Just kind of see what you think of the environment and the culture and the people and the things to do here. If you do like it, I would recommend driving around, like I said, and just kind of exploring the different areas, the different, towns around southeastern Idaho, the different neighborhoods, and just kind of where you think you might want to live. Go to the restaurants, see what kind of things that you like doing are here. Just go explore, just spend time here and see if you could see yourself living here, because obviously if you're thinking about moving here, that is a very, very crucial part of doing it. If that's not feasible and you're not able to get out here, maybe before you're going to be moving, I would recommend, for one, I have a whole playlist on my channel all about Idaho and the area, so I will link that down below. I add videos to it pretty much every single week, so if you aren't able to come out here and visit, or even if you are, give that a watch and just kind of familiarize yourself with the area and the culture and things to do here and everything like that. And also, whether or not you are able to come out here and visit in person, I would also recommend having your realtor. Something that I do for all of my clients is do video tours of houses that they're interested in, or even just drive around and take a video of the neighborhood or the area of a specific area that they're interested in, just so they can see for themselves what it looks like and kind of decide if they feel like that's a good fit for them, if it would be right for them. Because pictures don't always do it justice and they don't always show the full picture. So I would either have your realtor or friends or family, if you have anyone here, go and FaceTime you or take a video of somewhere that you're interested in so you can see it for yourself as much as you can. And number 2, even though I just crammed like 3 things into one, but number 2, I would say, is to have your realtor set you up on a property watch or give you access to their MLS app like I do ahead of time. So even if you aren't going to be relocating here for a few months or a year, whatever it may be, I would go ahead and ask your realtor to either set you up on a property watch where you'll get notifications of properties that match your criteria as they're listed, or what I do is I just send my client-facing MLS app to all of my clients so they can go in and set all of their filters, set all the criteria they want, and just search for themselves so they can look all over the area and just kind of get a feel for the different areas that way and kind of see where houses are that they might be most interested in. But I think that's a really good thing to do ahead of time, even if you're not going to be buying for a while, just so you can kind of see what area fits your budget best and what houses are like in different areas and everything like that. And number 3, this is actually something that I just found out about recently, but there is a website called schooldigger.com. And it's where you can go in and put in your city or your different area, whatever it may be, and it'll show you all the schools in that area and different ratings for each school and kind of just different information on each school. So if you have kids, or if you are going to be having kids in the future, obviously schools are a very important part of that, and something that is going to be a big factor in your decision on where you want to move, and what area you might want to move to in that city. So I would highly recommend going to that website and just doing a little bit of research for yourself and kind of seeing what the best fit for in terms of school and your kids and everything like that might be. Obviously it's good to talk to people in the area too, and just kind of get a feel for what schools are like in that area. If you know anyone that has kids in different schools, that's a great thing to do. But if not, or even in addition to that, this is a really good resource. So I'll drop that down below. And one more thing that I do want to say is I'm working on a big moving to Idaho guide. I hope that I'm going to be able to get that finished in the next week or so. It's going to cover everything from my Idaho recommendations, so my favorite restaurants, things to do here, day trips from here, what's around the area, kind of getting you a good feel for the area, so different towns around southeastern Idaho, different neighborhoods, pretty much everything I hope that you would want to know about moving to southeastern Idaho. Like I said, I am going to be getting that done hopefully in the next week. So I will obviously announce it when I do. I'm going to be sending that out to all my out-of-state clients right now, but just something to keep in mind. And if you have any questions on moving to the area or anything that you would like to see in that guide, feel free to drop it below. And I would love to incorporate it because I want it to cover everything that you're wondering. So send it to me. I will make sure I get it covered. And if you guys have any questions about any of this, if you are thinking about moving to the area and there are any questions that I can answer for you, I would love to help you out. So again, feel free to drop them below, send me an email, connect with me on social media, whatever you want to do. I'm here to help. And yeah, until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.